All right, live on South Gaylord Street. Here it is. The Modern Eater Show continues. This is a fantastic one. This is Reivers Bar and Grill. This is local at its finest. We're going to have a great day looking around, and I'm just going to go left to right here if we can. Steve Lemonidis, right?
Lemonidis.
I got it. Yes.
We got
Steve, it is so good to see you,
Good to see
man.
you.
I mean, just an industry legend, and you're here with us today. I can't wait to catch up. Mr. Dan Ship, how are you?
Good, how are you?
It's good to see you, and you do so many great things, but Vibe Concepts, that's what
Correct.
you do, right?
Correct.
Vibe Concepts. Bring that mic up to you real close there. So we
Vibe Concepts is correct.
Fantastic. And then we know you, the chef, James Doxson. What's the official title for you, man? You're like the
Culinary director.
I love it. I love it. And just pumping out delicious food. So here in Colorado, this is what we want to do. We're sitting outside. Let's take a walk in and we'll just walk and talk. What do you think, guys?
Absolutely.
Great.
Okay, talk to us about Vibe Concepts as we go in here, and then how long has Reivers been with Vibe Concepts,
Great.
if you would, Dan?
So Vibe Concepts, we changed our name about a year ago to Vibe Concepts. It was Roadhouse Hospitality Group for quite a while. We changed the name, thought Vibe Concepts was a little more hip, a little more current. So we've been doing that for a little over
I
a
like
year.
Roadhouse. That was good, too.
But we also got confused with Texas Roadhouse by a lot of people.
I'll bet you did.
That was
yeah.
kind of a issue that way. So we're now Vibe Concepts. We currently own and operate a dozen restaurants in Colorado. We're heavy in Denver, Boulder, Lakewood, Castle Rock. We opened up a Great Divide Brewery
Yeah.
a little while ago.
So 1991, you and your brother
1991,
Mike had a dream.
my first one was Spanky's Roadhouse. I started off as the
Totally.
assistant manager there because I was selling real estate,
Uh-huh.
not selling anything. So I started off as the assistant manager, and I wound up buying it a few years later. And that was 91, so we still have still have Spanky's Roadhouse.
You had three kind of your ethos of three things: and
Yes.
community, your customers, and come on, Greg, what's the last one? The community, customers, and food. Oh, ingredients. Where you get your ingredients, quality ingredients.
Quality.
Those are the things, man. That's
Yes.
what you need to have.
So Reivers has been here since 1977. We added it to our portfolio in 1998. So we've actually had it for 22 years now. It's gone through quite a metamorphosis of when we first bought it. Completely different layout, completely different everything. We've kind of banked on the location here.
Mm-hmm.
This block on South Gaylord has been very successful for us. We've done a good job changing with menus and that sort of stuff. So it's really a popular local place right now.
It really is, and you said Vibe Concepts is a perfect name for it because they all are concepts.
Yes.
At T Street, been there plenty of times. Go down the list of within Vibe again.
Within Vibe, we have Spanky's Roadhouse, we have Reivers, we have
T
T
Street.
Street over in Belmar.
Yep.
We have the Roadhouse, Boulder Roadhouse up in Boulder. We have the Great Divide Brewery in Castle Rock.
Wow.
Then we go to Keystone in the River Run Village. We have Kickapoo Tavern.
Uh-huh.
We have Zuma Roadhouse. We have Luigi's Pasta House.
Uh-huh.
And you go to Beaver Creek. We have Dusty Boots Steakhouse and Saloon. We have Metropolitan, which is underneath that. It's kind of an upscale wine bar. And then we have an Eagle. We have the Boneyard.
Man.
We just closed Luigi's there.
Okay, so a lot of times when you're looking at these places and local places,
Yes.
it's got to stick in the neighborhood,
Yes.
right? I mean, the neighborhood has to accept it. It's like getting a kidney transplant. If the kidney goes in, your body rejects it, you're done.
Yeah,
you're done for.
Over the course of time, you learn that really it is location.
Yeah.
That's really what survives. We have really good locations at Keystone. Spanky's is on the DU campus. Here is the DU area. Cherry Creek, we've built up a great reputation. People like James, Steve,
You do
great
my
food.
segue. You got to
Great
have
food.
great people around you, too.
I sometimes have great people.
All right, talk nicely about these guys. Okay, set it up.
Steve has been,
something nice
Steve has been
about
with me for
these
probably what? When was Bella? Fit 20 years ago?
Yeah.
20 years ago. Then Steve started up managing one of the Italian places. He went up general managing part owner of Spanky's. And then he left for a short time, a couple years. Then he came back, and now he's managing here. And he's also he bought Old Mugsy's, which is now Highline, so he kind of has dual hats where he owns a bar, restaurant, and he also runs this place for us. James, we started off as a chef with us at T Street.
I love it.
4 years ago?
Six.
Oh, 6 years
At,
ago. Time flies.
Hot one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 6 years later, he's now running all of our culinary development for all the restaurants.
And well, I must add,
Yep.
just a great thing. And so we go back to the customers, the people. These guys in here, I mean, take a look around. These are your local neighbors.
We have a regular crowd.
Yeah.
Like every day between 2 and 3, you start to see all the regulars. They come in. they're all friends. They'll walk from this side of the restaurant over here, talking to each other.
First
so
thing they do is go,
that's been great.
Steve. What's
Yeah.
up, Steve? Talk about your customers, Steve.
I'll be honest with you, it sounds so cliche-ish, but I mean, it is a family. I mean, it truly is. And not being able to see some of these people during the shutdowns and stuff, I mean, it's a welcoming thing to see them once again because they have supported us.
There's Jay.
It's the Greek community you got to learn about.
Yeah. No, they've supported us. They're very strong in their support for us, and we're blessed. We absolutely are blessed.
Okay, so here it is. None of us wanted it. None of it happened. We didn't get. I'm so sorry, sir. COVID. There it is. We didn't sign up for
Chris,
this.
whatever.
No.
This isn't
Good.
what
We're
any
doing
of
a
us
TV.
wanted, and this isn't why you got into the business, for restrictions and the goalposts moving all the time, not knowing what to do next.
Yes.
Did it make you stronger? I'm just going to ask you that.
It makes you strong because you have to learn to. Like, nobody was expecting this. We thought when the mayor closed us down in March for 3 weeks, turned into 10 weeks. You learn to adapt. You learn that we came back at 50%. So when you're at 50%, you got to say, okay, guys, how are we going to survive 50%? So you learn with your labor. You learn with trying to keep everybody employed. They cut down by a shift or two, but everybody stays employed. So we're doing okay.
You talk with your hands too, but you got to keep that microphone.
Then it goes.
Yep.
All we're trying to do is pace it down. Then it goes down to patio only. You can't survive on patio only.
No, you weren't built for that.
No, and then
You're built for 100%. That's
yes,
what you.
and that's what we.
Everybody
to do
is.
to
You know.
Yeah.
So you do learn to adapt. We didn't lose any employees. They lost shifts. They lost some time, some weeks, but they were all good about it. So they all pitched in. They all stuck around. So as we get this week we started to bring them back on more. Hopefully the next week or two we
Happy
bring
New
back
Year.
a few more. Some of our locations in Keystone and Douglas County are on the 5-star program. So next week they should be able to go to 50%, which is a huge deal.
Oh my God.
Because at 50%,
Huge.
50% you can pay your.
And quit drawing from your personal bank account.
So just kind of quick. So you do learn to adapt. It does make you stronger. Nobody expected this to still be. Talking about this in January. Since this happened, I've probably been on the radio one time in 20-some years. And now it's probably a third or fourth time of people, trying to figure out what's everybody's thoughts, what's everybody thinking, what's the future hold.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we feel like it's a much brighter future
Yeah.
as things are going. And I would say there was a spike in some cases in September, October. You did notice people all of a sudden are getting sick. But I think since Thanksgiving, we haven't noticed, really anybody, employee-wise, or anybody really saying that they've been.
What a blessing.
Yeah, so it's really calmed down in the last 5 or 6 weeks.
So here it is, right? And again, we're resetting. This is Dan here. This is Steve. This is James. We're at Reivers. We're in Washington Park area. This is a great local restaurant and bar. Our governor likes to just mandates to change things on a whim, overnight. It's not like flipping a switch, guys, to be able to turn it back on in-house dining, food, all those whole things. What are the things for you guys that have been really the challenges just to start, stop?
You want it?
Well, I can start for sure. A lot of on the food side of things, we are restaurants first, and we're heavily driven by our food purchases and turning those food purchases into amazing food for those customers, so that we can, turn that profit. What happens when we start and stop consistently is, we're buying cases, right? It's not like the grocery store. You're not buying one head of asparagus or broccoli or anything like that. You're buying a whole case, whether it's 10 pounds or 40 pounds, and to figure out what to do with that. And we're blessed that we have this many restaurants in our company that we can at least, when things are really tough, we can at least transfer some of that food so that it doesn't go to waste to another restaurant. And that's really fortunate. A lot of companies don't have that, and it makes it even more difficult, to go with that. But food waste, is it not only on the financial side, but just in America. I think we, obviously financially is a huge part of it, but also there's so much food waste in America, and just this is just causing it to rise and rise and rise, where restaurants are having to throw away half of a case of this, half of a case of this constantly over and over, and we have no nowhere to go with it. We have nothing to do with it, you know, and so that's been a really hard thing for me to see, and hard thing for us, you know, on that aspect. So
when you can actually be consistent again, that'll be a miracle in your mind. Like, wow, consistency is everything in a kitchen. Steve, I have to imagine with you, you're going to say people, staff, booze, those types of infrastructure
All the
things.
above.
Go ahead.
All the above. Yeah, I mean, staff, keeping them in the loop of everything.
Engaged, not poached.
Right. And that's been difficult, but also that was also one of the greatest phone calls I've ever had to make. Just the other day was to let everybody know that, hey, look, we're getting back on the saddle on Monday, and everybody was excited, and I think everybody's been waiting for this since March to be able to come back in and take care of our customers inside. So it has been difficult, you know, because it has changed so many times. But I think like this is a breath of fresh air again, and I think you can feel it from the staff to the customers because their attitudes are like. It's like a little kid in a candy store again.
What does it do for mental health?
I think it's a fantastic thing for mental health.
The neighborhood, the whole...
It all works together, I think.
Symbiotic relationship.
Absolutely, 100%. And I mean, anything that flows downhill flows back uphill.
Sure.
Like our reps are getting back into it again because that's another issue that really nobody talks about. The first shutdown, they weren't ready to reopen. They didn't have anybody working, so it was tough to get liquor when you needed it. I think this go around, they've been anxious to get this thing to go. I think everybody's ready to go. I mean, we hit the ground running, I think, this time, and it's a very good feeling.
You can see it as the regulations seem to be loosening right now, and the worst thing that will possibly happen is pull the rug out one more time. Right. I mean, that's the way it goes. One more for you, then we'll break off, and I know you got a million things to do. The benefits of having more than one restaurant or location. Now, there are obviously downfalls to that because you have more responsibility, but to be able to mitigate things and to pass things around, is that something that you've been able to manage?
You can do that. If one store is struggling and we know that it's going to make it once COVID's over, we're able to supplement that store with food, even money sometimes, knowing that they're going to recover. Mm-hmm. I really feel sorry for the mom and pop places where that's their only.
I do too.
You know, because the restaurant business, it's very week to week, day to day. Servers are tipped employees live day to day, week to week. So those are the ones hit the hardest. Like having a large organization, we have we're a little more cash reserves, a little more pull with our vendors and stuff to help us along the way.
So to be very candid, would there have been one that would have seen attrition within your group?
Yes.
If there would have been, I would have figured. There's
some some of these with like Boulder, for instance, the patio's not covered, so there's no heat. It's cold, it's windy, so we were pretty much doing only takeout there. So that really drains. You go from $50,000 a week, $60,000 a week to $6,000 a week. I mean, you're just dying on the vine. But we know that when it comes back, it's going to be thriving again. So we keep them going.
It's a good time. I mean, for me, the first of the year just means new beginnings, new attitude, wiping the slate clean, looking forward, and really just resilience and optimism is renownedly with the willful ignorance people that we all are here. Thank you, Governor, for that one. We'll use that one for quite some time. We got playoffs this weekend.
Yes,
we've got 25% capacity, and it's like, thank you, sir. May I have another? We'll take it. We'll take it right now, and it's good.
Signs of life are a good thing.
It really is, and you can just see the neighborhoods, the vitality, the people. Patterns are one thing that I was very worried about. People are now making new habits, going to new places. You're seeing people that can really expand. I'm not even going to name names, but they're building structures outside that, those are indoor structures, but they're outdoors, and it's all so confusing. But how are we going to retrain folks to get back into the place? Are you finding, is that at the top of your mind, Steve?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
How do you approach that? Marketing, staying connected, social media, taking pictures, the modern eater being here?
It's a little bit of all those things. I mean, I think we, being a neighborhood restaurant, we take a lot of pride in the fact that we keep in touch. We know 90% of the customers that walk in here, so being in touch with them on a daily basis outside of the restaurant, I think is important. I mean, that family aspect that I described, that's not a lie. I mean, I truly feel it. Like, I miss everybody, and I know our staff does as well, and I think if we can convey that to people, I think it might be a little bit of time, but I think people are going to walk back through these doors, and they're going to get a huge hug when they walk in here.
Boom. That's why we're back on the streets. We got to show you guys.
Yeah.
Okay, safer at restaurants. These are the best of the best. These are your local. This is the vitality of your community.
Right.
You get back to it. You start just peeking. And if you don't feel safe, stay at home. They've got delicious takeout.
Yes.
We'll still be here.
They'll still be here to do
Agreed.
that, but you can stay home. But right now, 25%. These guys, this is the lifeline. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you some food.
Yeah.
Chef Doxson's here with us, and thank you guys for taking the time out.
More than
today,
welcome.
As we're just really just walking around showing you here's what it's like. So you can see lunchtime patio dining. What is it, 2:30, something like that?
Yes, sir.
Phones ringing.
Mid-afternoon, yeah, it's a good crowd.
This is good.
Yeah.
This is good.
Great lunch.
All's well in the world. We'll break away. We'll come right back. I want to tell you about Jeff Rourke and A+ Beverage Solutions because you need to get ready. What do you need to get ready for? Pouring that delicious craft beer the way the brewer intended it to taste. Foam is money. If you're pouring inefficient beer, what are you doing, James? You're pouring your money down.
Throwing your money
Wasting
down
money.
the drain.
Don't throw your money down the drain. You got to get a hold of the experts. He's a family man. He's locally owned and operated. He'll get out here. He'll check your glycol system. He's the guy to do it. Jeff Rourke, A+ Beverage Solutions. Here's how you get a hold of him. 720-272-3809. 720-272-3809. It's Jeff Rourke and A+ Beverage Solutions. Back in the flash. We'll jump into the kitchen with Chef James Doxson and Steve Limonitas. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Cool.
Hey, you guys, Jay here with the Modern Eater Show. Thanks for watching. Don't forget about our YouTube and Instagram channels. A lot of killer content over there. Throw us a subscribe on YouTube. Throw us a follow on Instagram. And thank you for supporting TME. We couldn't do this without our amazing sponsors, so let's check them out right now.
Very proud to be part of the Modern Eater, and chefs, restaurant owners, any food service operators. You know, I know right now that delivery and carry out is bigger than ever, and we got you covered. Cambro has a full line of delivery and carry out items. More economical options are expanded polypropylene or EPP, nice insulated container. The ProCard Ultra is really versatile. It's a great unit because you can actually store cold products down here, hot products up here. It's all 120. There's no refrigeration worries. It's all thermodynamics. Just let us know what your food service challenges are, what it is we can do to help you out, and there isn't anything that we can't do for you. So hope to see you over here at our facility in Park Hill soon, and stay safe out there.
You know, everybody, with several $1 million of hard assets here, insurance is very, very important to us. Ewing Levitt covers it all. Machinery, building, workman's comp. Ewing Levitt's got us covered from the floor to the ceiling, from our alley even to the street. This divider, this press, my cooling conveyor, my oven. Ow, ow. Ewing Levitt covers our counter stacker and our employees too. If you need insurance, take it from Little Rich at Rockalitas. Call Ewing Levitt, they'll get you covered.
I go home, I strip down to my skivvies. All right, here we go. I got it. Hey everybody, Steve Gould from Golden Moon Distillery and Golden Moon Speakeasy. When I get my cocktails to go from Golden Moon Speakeasy, I go home, I kick back, and I watch The Modern Eater. Skivvies. Hey, I'm a Marine. It's skivvies, man.
Welcome back to Reivers Bar and Grill, Steve. I know, right? I mean, you have to.
Absolutely.
This is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be in the kitchen with Chef James Doxson, but I want to tell you right now about a special project that we're doing right now. Education is very important, and actually giving validity and making them cool again. It is cool to learn in education, but they've been around for quite some time. It's Emily Griffith Culinary Quick Start. Okay, here's what it is. It's a gimme. It's free, and you also get the Safe Serve certification with it as well. We have signups now. Go to themoderneater.com. We've been getting great response from this. I'm telling you, these restaurant managers, owners, and operators, they are lean and mean, the best of the best. They know precisely what they need to add back. And if you've been sitting on the bench, you're a little rusty in the kitchen, this is going to give you an opportunity to say, hey, Steve, I've been proactive. I've been out there getting my culinary skills sharpened up with the Modern Eater and Emily Griffith Culinary Quick Start. Could you get me into your kitchen? And Steve will say, you know what? I have a baseline knowledge of what you just did. That'll help me with my onboarding process. So the more and more we get out there, we have commitments like Chef Troy Gard. He's in with this. We have other folks down the line, George Eater from Pizza Republica. We've got Jared Leonard from Budlong. I'm going to get these guys, see if they'll say, hey, listen, we'll take a look at some cooks that go through there. But the best of the best are going to come back, and that's Emily Griffith Culinary Quick Start. It will be held at the Modern Eater Kitchen, streaming Monday through Thursday for 3 weeks. That's all it is, 3 weeks. It's a 3-week boot camp course. I'm going to take it. I want to get, don't laugh, Jay.
I might do it. I think I should.
That's cool. So we'll go through all kinds of cool stuff, but there will be a baseline that you can say confidently as you walk into that restaurant, I have this knowledge to get in the kitchen. And people like Chef James Doxson will really appreciate that. Okay, welcome back. Thank you, Steve, for letting me do that.
Of course.
All right, let's just start. Menu favorites.
I like to start.
Reivers.
Our burgers are bar none. Fantastic. They're consistent everywhere in every one of the restaurants. Truly one of my favorites. The short rib enchiladas. Our wings I will put up against anybody in town. And our prime rib.
All the things
Quite
I
honestly,
love.
I mean, we're kind of all over the place on those things, but
All right, Chef Doxson, we were here last night eating your delicious prime rib, and thank you. Guys, is that like a special, or is that an everyday?
It is a special, yeah. We don't want to do it every day because naturally that takes the specialness out of it,
Yep.
right? So we really want to treat our guests to something out of the ordinary every once in a while and create different days where they can come back and remember their meal. Steve, you want to talk a little bit about some of the special days that we have?
Absolutely. On Monday nights, we're doing $2 tacos. Tuesday night, or I'm sorry, on Monday nights, we're doing
You can't
night.
do tacos if they're not Tuesdays,
Monday
Steve.
night, sorry about that, is a burger night. We do a burger or a cheeseburger for $10 with a domestic draft beer. Tuesday nights, we're doing tacos. It's $2 taco night. It starts at 5 o'clock until 10.
Perfect.
On Wednesdays, we do all-you-can-eat wings. It's
Wednesdays?
Wednesday nights. Starts
That's
at 5
tonight.
o'clock. Yeah.
I'm staying.
That's what I'm saying. And I
Oh, my
told you, I
goodness.
put our wings up against anybody in town.
If you smell the smoker out back with our smoked wings,
Oh,
it
man.
is
Delicious.
so amazing.
Just delicious.
And these are these going out right here?
Going out.
Oh, man,
Oh,
look at
those-
these
yeah.
wings.
You see that?
Delicioso. And again, I mean, Jay, you need this? Okay, let me give you my camera. Jay wants to take pictures.
Absolutely.
Because, hey, and you guys, from the get-go, the people, the ingredients, and the community, look at this. You can take pride in your food, can't
Absolutely.
you? Yeah.
I take pride in food like no other.
So when you
really do.
when a chef like James Doxson comes in here and you say, listen, here are the things that are very important to this neighborhood and this bar and grill, you got your marching orders, make the best of the best burgers. Where do you begin? Talk about your food that you're making.
All right, so what I'm doing right now, I got a couple of burgers that I'm making for us. One's on the menu, and one's a specialty burger that you could maybe ask for, but really ties into our brunch. So
Secret menu item.
Exactly,
I love you
and
guys.
especially the industry people and how many regulars we have.
Yeah.
We have a lot of secret
What's
items
the
here at Reivers.
password? What's the
Yeah,
password?
Exactly. If you know anything about Steve, you know that he is a fiend for some lobster, and he makes all sorts of stuff with lobster, and has all these specialty items for his customers.
Yeah.
And
I
we do
saw
it.
that lobster burger, man. Is this what he's making?
That's not what he's making this.
Oh,
go around.
okay. All right. But I did see that,
We did a
Steve.
lobster pot pie on Sunday, and
Nice.
it was to die for.
Lobster pot pie.
Lobster pot pie.
That's what I'm talking
That was
about.
fantastic.
Like a super villain or something.
So
That's
here's what I'm doing right now. I am making this jam burger that's on our menu. It's apple, bacon, and onion jam with a little fresh rosemary. We reduce it all down with caramelized apples and onions. and a little bit of brie cheese all melted all over that for some creaminess. And we're going to throw some fresh arugula on there for some crisp, peppery fresh. The other burger is going to be a bacon cheddar breakfast burger with a sunny side up egg and hash browns on the burger. And then you can get that during brunch. You can come in, order that, no problem, and then have your bottomless mimosa, amazing Bloody Marys, you know. Steve can talk a little bit more about that, too.
Mother of goodness. This is, I mean, I'm telling you, those of you who said, okay, first of the year, I'm going to change. Don't. I mean, come in here, see what's, I mean, you treat yourself. You have to, Steve.
Right.
A guy in great shape like you, you treat yourself every once in a while, don't you?
Sure.
I mean, you don't want to end up looking like me, but you want to look like Steve, but you can still do this. This is fantastic. This makes you feel good.
It does. Food should make you feel good.
Absolutely. I love it. So
At the end of the day, you can buy booze anywhere. It's the food that I think gets us where we need to be.
You know what's interesting is now you get to see the reactions of people eating the food hot.
Absolutely.
In front of you. It's like we're just so anxious to see people in dining rooms again that when you can put a burger like this out in front of somebody, it's not in a to-go, it's on a plate.
On a plate.
absolutely.
Huge thing.
Look at this burger.
Look at
This
I
is
mean,
what
that's
I'm
mental
talking
health
about.
for everybody.
it is.
It really is.
Oh my goodness.
Are you seeing this burger?
So if you're getting hungry, I mean, hey, listen, right here. Come on down to Reivers.
1085 South Gaylord.
Yeah, give the address again.
1085 South Gaylord Street.
You said to me, Greg, are you finally coming down to South Gaylord Street? I said, well, because I'm no stranger. Listen, I grew up in right down the road here, so I've been here a number of times. It has changed throughout the years. How long have you been working here?
I've been back here now for about almost 3 years.
What are the things here with your new venture, adventure? What are the things that will transcend over that you'll say, that's got to go
Take
there
these
too?
burgers right here.
As far as food items go,
Yeah.
well, the burgers, no doubt, the burgers.
I thought lobster was going to be.
That's going to be there no matter what.
Look at
That's kind
this.
of a given.
You're going to poke that yolk, and
Oh,
I'm
boy.
going to go
I
nuts.
am. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's take these. Let's go ahead.
Take 'em out?
Let's go ahead and
going
take
out to
these.
the table?
You want to go out to the
Let's
table, or you
go
want to
out.
just eat it right
We
here?
can do whatever
You know
like.
what? I'm a fan of just getting into it. You know.
Food, let's do it.
Here we go. Let's take these off. I'll cut it up really quick. Here we go. Here's the moment we've all been waiting for, right? Right here.
I got to take a
Oh,
picture of
a little bit of this. Get in the side there. Oh
You
my!
naughty
Oh
guy.
my
You
gosh!
naughty.
You did it.
Oh my goodness! That is how you do it.
That's what you need.
That's what you need right there. Let's go. Let's get this four-way cut on
He
here.
is the man.
Yeah.
All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to break, throw those on a plate. We'll go out. We'll sit
All right.
at a table.
All right.
Take these masks off, and we're going to love on these
I
things.
love that
Absolutely.
idea.
Okay,
I love
we'll-
that idea.
We'll jump out to some tables. We'll be right back. This is Reivers Bar and Grill, South Gaylord Street, 10 what?
1085 South Gaylord Street.
1085.
Yeah. Man.
Remember 1082, wasn't it?
My
On
family.
Broadway. Are you really?
Brigus is my uncle.
Oh my
God.
goodness.
I'm sure we've met each other.
I know we
1,000
have.
times.
I know we have.
I had hair down to here, probably. Okay, we're gonna take a break. We'll come right back. Is there any? Do we know these rolls? Do we know these rolls?
Oh yeah. Here we go. Here we go.
A little local.
If you need some local bread, get with Aspen Baking. My man Jeff Nations, owner of Aspen Baking, he'll get you the freshest baked bread in Denver.
That's right. Since 1994, Jeff Nations and Aspen Baking have been baking the freshest bread in the city. If you love bread like me, I don't need meat, Chef. I don't. I don't need cheese.
Yep.
Steve, I'm serious. I don't
with you.
need cheese. I don't need meat. You know what I need? I'm one of the guys. This is what I need. I need bread.
Bread.
AspenBaking.com is where you go to find the most. Oh, God.
The best. You'll catch me driving home from the grocery store with a fresh baguette and just some chocolate, and that's it. That's all I need. Just eating on chocolate and bread.
I know you can't hear me, but I'll ask you. Quality ingredients. You can't do bread in house the way you would want it to be done. So you do the best of the best. So you try and support.
That's absolutely right. And our whole company does that. You know, we try and use local whenever possible, and that includes Aspen Baking bread, Raquelitas tortillas, of course. My man Rich, Little Rich, and then.
Take us to break, Chef.
Yeah. And then we're gonna support all these local companies and really see Aspen Ridge beef, all of our burgers, hormone free, antibiotic free. But we're gonna be right back. We're gonna go chow down on some burgers.
I love the laugh.
Like right now?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody, it's Kyle Mendenhall. I'm talking with my good friends from the Modern Eaters Show. Keep supporting them. There's a lot of good stuff happening.
We started Meridium Spirits because we love the way that spirits and cocktails can bring people together to socialize, to bond, to have conversations. Well, right now we've got some big conversations to have. Coop Vodka and Coop Gin are available at liquor stores across the metro area, but if you can't find us or would like to have us behind your bar or at your restaurant, send us an email, info@meridiumspirits.com. We know things are a little different these days, but think of us the next time you're planning a virtual happy hour or a socially distant picnic. And keep an eye on our social media, Coop by Meridium, for all the latest and greatest.
Hey guys, it's Caroline Glover. I'm the chef owner of Annette out at Stanley Marketplace. Citrus is about to be in its prime. I just want to thank everybody for showing so much support to small local restaurants in this really hard time. And you're watching the Modern Eater Show.
That's a floater. We don't need it.
Don't need it?
Yeah, here we go. Okay, we're back at it at Reivers Bar and Grill in Wash Park area on South Gaylord. This is why people come. They sit down, and it truly is a blessing to even have 25% capacity right now. Community is everything. We kind of broke off in the kitchen talking about local partnerships. Means the world to be able to support other folks locally at a time when we need it so much right now, Chef.
That's right. Yeah.
Local. Okay. You don't look like you eat any of this stuff.
Oh, I definitely. I run home, but I mean,
Okay, we got to try it. Would you mind grabbing a setting?
Not at all.
Thanks.
Not at
Thanks,
all.
Steve. All right. I know I look like a monster, but I would. Everybody is going to have one of these, even you, Jay. What's going on? Are you melting down?
No, I'm just having You're good.
Is he good to go?
That other microphone.
All right. I know everybody wants to see us eat, right? That's the most flattering thing. So, Aspen Baking.
You want something to drink?
Where's the beat? Or yes, but we'll be fine for a minute. Yeah. Thanks, Steve.
Check.
Talk about the bar program, though.
Check.
As far as what do you want to?
I don't know. What do you do? What do you? Are you cocktail forward? Beer forward?
We're very beer forward.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're yeah. I mean, it's a neighborhood joint. I mean,
Yeah.
we've got a cocktail menu,
Yeah.
but I think we are pretty driven by beer and shots at this bar.
Yeah.
Neighborhood joint. Yeah.
Sure. Beer and a shot.
It's old school.
Yeah, absolutely.
Very old school.
So when somebody comes in, there's a good chance they already know what you want to drink.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. God bless them, actually.
I know.
Yeah.
Did you ever serve your time behind a bar?
I did. I worked at the Deadbeat Club years ago.
No, you did not.
I did.
Oh, we could do a whole different.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
3 levels of madness.
Oh, yeah.
How the music didn't mix, I don't know. I guess it just turned
But it
up loud
worked.
enough. It did
But
work.
It worked. We had every walk of life that ever walked in that place, and yeah, I mean.
Did you ever go to after the gold rush?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
M-
After the gold rush, we did
the M80 on
fish
Thursday
dance.
night?
Do you remember fish dance?
Sure, I do.
We did
Sure.
that. We did.
Well, how long have you been in town?
I've been here for 42 years.
Okay, so you go back to Thirsties.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Definitely.
Couple of old guys talking about this. All right, throw me a plate, would you? I got to at least act civilized here.
We got to get in here, yeah.
All right, I got my eye on this piece right here. Everybody usually has.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm going to take a piece right next to it. Yes. Oh, my God.
All right, blow your diet, Steve. Prove it to
me. All right.
Let's go.
Here
you go, Jay.
Yep.
That's ridiculous.
Yep.
Well, I wish I had some working. These microphones are a little wonky. Man, that looks delicious. You know what I had last night? We were here for dinner last night, and I had the Reivers burger. And I was telling Steve, he's like, how was dinner? I said, it was great, man. I was going to get the prime rib. Greg and Little Rich got the prime rib. But anytime I see a burger on the menu and it's got fresh jalapenos and guacamole and bacon, I'm just a sucker. That's it. You know, it's like I don't have, you know, if I look, I'm sure I can find something else. But I'm always going to go back to that. So that's who I am, you know.
Come have a burger and a beer and a shot.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
National
Fantastic.
Championship games coming up. It really is. I mean, you can mess a burger up.
Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
No, we definitely pride ourselves on burgers, and it's a testament to the ingredients we use and the love that we put into creating, you know, unique special burgers, you know. So we're always going to have 3, 4, 5 specialty burgers on all of our menus, and then you can build your own.
Yeah. How much? So within the concepts, how many dishes kind of cross-pollinate?
Well, every between every
do you try and
restaurant-
keep something signature or somewhere, or what do you do with
Between
that?
every restaurant, it's about 50% to each restaurant. You know, 50% of this menu might be the same as Great Divide, and 50% of that menu might be the same as T Street. But it's not the same 50%, you know. So you might see wings at one place and not the same wings at the other. Same with burgers. You know, you might see one of those signature burgers, like the Jam, which is our top seller in the whole company, that we made for you today. That one you'll see at every restaurant.
How hard is it to go see the smoker?
It's not hard at all. Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Let's go do it.
Let's go see that smoker.
It's a little bit of a mess back there.
Internet, where's it at? Where's the smoker at?
Out back, behind the kitchen.
try.
Yeah. We'll go really quick.
I'm going to go.
You go ahead.
Yeah?
And we'll be
I'll
right
follow you out.
Okay.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Well, if you lose us, we will sign off because we have a lot of
Yo.
food to eat. Well, I'm telling you,
Huh?
guys, if you don't feel
No, I think it's one of the other guys.
commercial on the way there, okay, we'll break away. You want to see a smoker? Our wings on it right now.
We'll see. I'm not sure.
We found the smoke. That's worth coming back for. We don't know what you're about to see, but we're going to go check out the smoker here at Reivers Bar and Grill in Wash Park on South Gaylord Street. What do you say, 1085 South?
1085 South Gaylord.
Yeah. Flash, the Modern Eater Show continues.
Hi, I'm Amber with Strohauer Farms, and I'm just here to remind you that the best potatoes are grown here in Colorado. Goodness elevated. Thanks for watching the Modern Eater Show.
Hey, Zach Ryder here, Colorado Mills Sunflower Products out of Lamar, Colorado. Your only local source, grown from a local crop to produce a local oil for local chefs. You can find it at Shamrock Foods, What Chefs Want, Seattle Fish Company. Let me try it one more time, then we'll see. Hey, restaurants, we're glad you're reopening. From Colorado Mills Sunflower Oil, we'll see you soon.
First, we partner with the best farmers in the world, and then we tell them, we will take it all. Process whole spices daily, blend custom spices to order, keep it fresh, safe, and flavorful, all so that you can get back to doing what you do best. So whether you're a restaurant, a food manufacturer, or an at-home cook, be sure to visit The Spice Guy at www.thespiceguyco.com.
Hey Modern Eater fans, I'm Don Trobo with The Annex by Ardent Mills, and I just wanted to give you a heads up about some of the great things we've got going on locally in the state. We're headquartered right here, and we're working with farmers in the San Luis Valley to bring you amazing Colorado quinoa. It's just like the South American stuff, but grown locally. We've got transitional wheat flour that's grown by farmers in Colorado and surrounding states who are in the process of turning their fields into organic. So we're taking that transitional wheat, and turning it into flour, and now it's available for you to cook and bake with. And last but not least, we're now cleaning grain berries in Denver. So things like spelt or wheat berries or pearl barley, those are things that we're now doing right here locally and are available to you. Can't wait to share it with you.
Hi, I'm Jeff Nations from Aspen Baking Company. It's really important right now to support local. That's why I support the Modern Eater. Now, back to the show.
Hey. What's going on, everybody? This is Brother Luck from Lucky Dumpling, 4 by Brother Luck in Colorado Springs, and I am rocking with the Modern Eater. You're watching them, you're tasting them, you're knowing everything there is to know about Colorado.
Hi, Charlie from Brews Beers here. Our new Belgian Abbey 4-pack is a mixed package of the 4 core beers made in Abbey and Trappist breweries in Belgium. So we have a single, a double, a triple, and a quadruple in one package. Now, quadruples are the emperors of Belgian monastery ales. They're dark in color, with a dense tan head and alcohol ranging from 8 to 12%, so they're pretty strong. Quadruples are very rich and complex with big maltiness, spice, and flavors of raisins, cherries, and plums. Alcohol is apparent in the mouthfeel, but not overwhelming, even at 10.5% ABV. So the finish is long, complex, and dry, and they're great beers anytime, by themselves or with hearty foods. Pick up your Abbey 4-pack at either Brews location, 67th and Pecos, or at Colfax in York, and at fine liquor stores throughout the Denver metro area. Take home some Belgian-style badassery today.
You're watching The Modern Eater, and now back to the show.
We start in the front and end in the back. That's what we do, right? That is. The Modern Eater show continues.
So Greek.
I just hold it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know what's going on.
No worries, Jay.
Check.
All right, the Modern Eater show continues. I said we start in the front, we end in the back, because that's how we do it here. Just giving you a look around today, and it was a complete pleasure to have Steve and James just catch up with us and show us around. And again, if you don't feel comfortable to go out and eat yet, they've got you covered. You can come pick it up or stay home, but we'll catch up with you another time. For those of you who do, now's the time. Now's the time to go out and support. Now's the time to find a new place. I wouldn't say it's a destination place, but I wouldn't say it isn't. Come on out, South Gaylord Street.
Yep.
Be a part of the family, and they just welcome you as soon as you come in the door. Where are we? Well, we need to see the Wednesday night spoils.
Right.
That's the wings. Go ahead, Chef.
That's your thing.
So we're going to smoke. Save us. Oh, it's wing night. Here we go. I'm going to hold this mic here. It's wing night. So we got our big bad boy smoker out back. I'm going to open this up, see what's inside. Whoo! Look at that. Those are some wings. And we can rotate this, and you can check that out. A lot of wings on this rotation. So we're gonna sell wings. So how many cases of wings we go through on a normal when we're busy and cranking Wednesday night?
Oh, easy, probably 7-8 cases.
8 full cases of wings. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we love to sell those wings. Look at those. They're not quite done yet, but
They gotta wait. What's
yeah.
the process, Chef?
So here's what we do: we brine them, we rub them down, we throw them in this smoker, and then we need to get them. We use this nice hardwood to create some tasty smoke. We got a little bit of hickory, a little bit of oak, and then we smoke them until they're internal 180, 185. So any chicken on the bone, everybody knows chicken 165, great. But actually 185 is when all the cartilage and those tendons start to break down. Yeah, and you get it falling off that bone. So whenever you go to a wing joint and it's kind of chewy on there, that's a problem. They didn't cook it long enough. Big problem. Yeah. So these wings are jumbo, the best wings you can buy, and they're going to fall off the bone.
Now, do they finish in the smoker, or are you bringing them inside and finish them?
We bring them inside, we fry them, and then toss them in that tasty sauce. All sauces house made, and throw them on that plate.
Mother of goodness.
Oh my goodness, it is good.
It is good.
Do you have a mic? Is Steve's mic working? Okay.
Am I working?
Yeah. about wing night and what people can expect? There's a deal on these.
There's a deal. All you can eat tonight for $13.
That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
From 5 o'clock until 10. Come on down. We'll give you a big hug, big plate of wings. Get your beer. Enjoy it.
Done. Okay, guys, these are the guys right here. Community, ingredients, and customers, man. Let's get down here. Support these guys. We love it. We love Reivers. We love Vibe Concepts. We love what you guys do. Someone's coming out the back. We're going to end it here. We got more eating to do, okay? That's what we're going to do. Thank you so much for hosting us.
My pleasure.
Okay,
Thanks
we'll
for being
see
here.
you down the road. Back at it. What's today? Wednesday. We'll see you on Friday. Jay, great job. We'll see you next time. The Modern Eater Show continues.